Hey guys, hey, hang on, let me hit this, expand my screen just a little bit. Hey, before we get started, just want to emphasize, you know, when you're doing your homework, that's what I call it, or, gathering a little more information about this opportunity, be sure to take a look at the two websites there, the freewayconnection.biz. Go to the top of the page, click on how it works. It'll walk you through this, and it's a lot of good information. It'll help a new person get started a lot faster. And bestop, the number 4, the letter U, bestopforyou.now.site is also an information site. But what I want to do is just kind of touch on a couple of things that I was thinking about as I was eating my pancake this morning at Cracker Barrel. And what I'd like to do is go ahead and slide over to the next slide and just touch on one thing, and then I want to move over to the slide after that. So if we could move this one, I just want you to know that this industry, is full of leverage and duplication. That's what this industry is all about. But we as a company take it to a whole nother level. We, with 5 different packages, can, show you how to earn 5 monthly paychecks. And if you understand the power of 2, that's 2 income centers, one for you, one for your spouse, or one for you, one for your company, or whatever the case is. And, 10 paychecks per month. So think about it. So we have an opportunity that utilizes leverage and duplication like no other company out there. And believe me, I look at them. I get emails all the time. I've got, 20 different email addresses. So people send me stuff. And I love to compare what we have right in front of us, the Freeway Connection, with others, because ours always comes out on top. There's, now we might not have some of the products, like a nutritional product, but when you're making the kind of money that you can make in this opportunity, you can purchase whatever it is out there that you want. Money's not an object. You see what I mean? All right, now let's go to the next page, and then I want to get back to what was on my mind this morning and give you something to think about. See, these 5 packages, they're very, very, very doable, and it's not going to cost you a fortune, to get going here, okay? What I call the triple play, and I'm promoting the triple play, is to get you started for $5 a month in Freeway to Success, $20 per month in recipes, and throw in the $1 thing, because there's no monthly there, okay? The cost to get those 3 going is $87. That's it. And then you're on your way. So here's what I want to throw at you. I just want to talk about goals for a second. I started to, I thought, should I go through this and just kind of joke around with a football, if any of you guys play football in college, these coaches, they've got their speeches down pat, you know what I mean? Halftime speech, before the game speech. I thought about throwing one of those out there. But now I want to keep it real. And I want to talk to you about goals. And I'm talking to myself just like I'm talking to you. How many of you guys actually write down your goals? How many of you have actually put on paper, here we are in January, the first week, and of a new year, and how many of you have written down on paper what you want to accomplish this coming year in 2023, okay? How many? And if you haven't, let me encourage you to do so this weekend. I had a guy tell me a long time ago, how many things would you put on your goal sheet if money were not an obstacle? If there was, in other words, how many things would you go after? Maybe you want to buy a new house. Maybe you want to pay off the one you've got. Maybe you want to do both. Maybe you want to be debt-free, pay off all those credit cards, etc. Maybe you want to own a condo at the beach. Maybe you want to own an RV. Maybe you want a couple hundred acres somewhere just because, put a little cattle on it. I've said all along, and you may agree with me after you think about it. I've always said years and years and years ago, the person that's got land and he can produce his own, his own food and his own beef, etc. He's the guy that's going to survive if he can find a way to create income on top of that. And and what you're looking at right here can do just that. You can earn everything that I'm going to show you financially right there from your kitchen table. So think about it. So, one thing I know for sure, and I know you'll agree with me, is that, if you want to make any or all of your goals happen, you've got to have a financial vehicle. And we've got it right here. You're looking at it. This is a terrific financial vehicle. It's called the Freeway Connection, where we have put 5 different packages under one umbrella. And we've created $1 million opportunity. I'm going to show you in just a minute how you can get to $2,000 a month very, very quickly, how you can turn that into $5,000 a month, $14,000, $23,000, $60,000, and those are real numbers. Those are numbers that you can accomplish this year. $60,000 a month. Think about it. $60,000 for you, $60,000 per month for your spouse or your company, and add those two together. Now multiply that times 12 months. Once you get this put in place, you've got team members that are making money. They're in profit, and they, once again, all of this feeds off of each other. So if they're making profit, everybody gets a paycheck, and that's a good thing, right? So, and on top of all of this, let's go ahead and go to the next page. Take a look at our 3% deal. Take some of the commissions and, earn 3%, not per year, per week, 3% per week. And so when you see the chart in a little bit, as we hop in here and we build that foundation, which could happen in 30 days, 4 weeks, however you want to look at it, 1 month, 4 to 6 weeks, is how you want to promote it. But in all reality, 4 to 6 weeks you get your foundation. In another 4 to 6 weeks you earn $2,000. If you were to pull off $2,000, because you're going to be making that and more every month, and you put it in the 3% deal. I was trying to find some word, that would, kind of sink in a little bit. But if you let that money sit there, for 180 weeks, you're looking at almost $500,000 in addition to what you're earning with the Freeway Connection. Now, I said just a second ago, you can turn $2,000 and watch it grow as your team grows, and it'll turn into $5,000 a month. What if you put $5,000 in the 3% deal? Well, in 180 weeks, you're looking at $1,054,000. Now, I hate to say this word. To me, it's worth the gamble. It's worth taking a shot at. Maybe that's the better way to put it. But we don't own the 3% deal. It's through another company, and they've been doing this for 4 years, and they're, all of our homework shows that they've done the right things. When obstacles come their way, they fix them. We've been around for 14 years, and we'll be around for 14 more, and then 14 more, and then 14 more. So before I go to the next page, if you're looking for information on the 3%, go to bamamarketing.biz, okay? So I've given you 3 websites so that you can do your homework and know that you've got an opportunity, that can take you to where you need to be, financially. All right, so let's take a look at the foundation. All right, this is building your foundation, and I think I'm going to talk to Lisa and throw the $1 thing in here, and because I call this the triple play. This is, our foundation right here, but I include the $1 thing in there because there's no monthly. This is $25 a month, $5 for the basic, 20 for that. You might as well throw the $1 thing in there because you can build it at the very same time, and there's no monthly again. You know, I know I said that about 3 times, but that's what makes everything that we have in front of you so special. All right, so here we are. We help 5 people, and we help those 5 get 5 underneath them. You can send out emails. You can contact your friends and your family. You can categorize. What is categorizing? It's going from category to category. Insurance reps, you know, independent truck drivers, convenience store owners, college students, business owners, and I could go on and on and on and on in the different categories. And then you could break it down. This specific category in this city, and then you go to the city to the north and the south and the east and the west. Do you see the potential here? Right here in your backyard, you've got an opportunity to put together an unbelievable team. You know, take old Bruce out in California. He's got so many people to talk to. He doesn't know where to start sometimes. It's just tons and tons and tons and tons of people all around you. And the same thing here. You could live in a very small town and still accomplish everything that I'm sharing with you today. So size of the town or city that you live in has nothing to do with being successful with this particular opportunity. So we build the foundation in 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, whatever you want to call it. All right, and then we do the same thing in the next 4 to 6 weeks, okay? Take a look at this. Levels 1 and 2, those 30 people, they build their 1 and 2, which is your 3 and 4. Look at that $730. All right, so in 2 months, 4 weeks with the first step, and then 4 weeks for them to do the same thing you just did. So in 2 months, now you've got $730. If it takes the 3rd month, you're okay. Look at the 1,360. Add these 2 together. So in 2 to 3 months, 4 to 6 weeks, you're earning $2,000 a month. That's a heck of a deal, and it is very, very, very doable. This is what makes us one of the best opportunities. And then when you throw in there building one team and you've got the power of the upgrades, look at that upgrade in gold. Yeah, sure, we, 2,770, but look at that 18,000. This is what momentum does. And as you continue to help 5 people in this category and 5 people in that category, and you go from city to city, and I'm not talking about going all over the world, even though that's what I try to do myself. You're going to be able to accomplish what we're sharing with you today financially. So do you see the power of this? Now look at the power of the upgrade as we continue. You've got, in other words, the $1 thing, the 3x6, I've added it in with recipes and freeway. So you add these other 2 packages. Now here's what makes sense to me. Look at the 2x2. It takes 6 people to cycle. Now I just shared with you 5 people helping 5. That's 30, right? Now 5 people helping 5, and then you do it again, which as those guys do the same thing, just on those 3 levels is 155. Look how many times you're going to cycle in the 2x2 as they follow the steps. Do you see what I mean? 5 people helping 5, 30. How many people does it take to fill up the 3x3 matrix? 39. 5 helping 5 is 155. You've completed 2 of those, one for you, one for your spouse. It's just that simple. But you've got to know, I like to throw this out there, you've got to know that you know that you know that you know this is the right opportunity for you. So go back and do your homework. Those 2 websites I gave you right up front, plus bamamarketing.biz, and, we're just getting cranked up. This is the first week of 2023, and we're going to accomplish everything that we're showing you right here on paper. If you're willing to pay the price, and we're not talking money. We're talking about how many people are you willing to talk to. We're going to make it happen. So, and I'm saying we're going to make it happen for you, okay? Now let's go to the next page. $2,900, no big deal. But what I'm after Let's go to the next page. One little bitty upgrade. I'm after that $5,000. We just accomplished $2,000 with this little upgrade right here. Take a look at the money on the next page. One little bitty upgrade, okay? Now you're at $5,000. Now, again, I know you don't have a chart in front of you, but visualize what I just shared with you, and you'll see the chart in a minute. Let's say you put 5,000. You've already put 2. Let's say you just add 3 to it, and you got 5,000 in the 3% per week deal. And 180 weeks, you got that 5,000 compounding every week, 3% every week, and it's not always 3 right on the dot, 2.9. 3.5, just whatever. But in 180 weeks, you would have $1,054,000 in addition to what you're earning, with the freeway connection. This is just absolutely phenomenal. I just, through the years, and we've been going at this for 14 years, everything just seems to fit together like a puzzle. I like to say, and it's true for me, everything about this opportunity, it just makes sense. You've got 5 packages. Each package creates a paycheck, a monthly paycheck. You've got the ability to earn the kind of money that I just shared with you. $5,000 can happen in about 4 months, maybe even 3 for some of you guys. But then when you add the power of 2, take a look at the next page. This kind of gives you a visual on the power of 2. You and your spouse, or you and your company, whatever the case may be, okay? So that would give you 5 for you and 5 for your spouse. $10,000 a month coming into that household. It's just absolutely phenomenal, okay? All right, now, the power of the upgrade. Picture the power of 2 working with each power of the upgrade, okay? We went from basic to emerald in the $1 thing. Now you're making money, and you're making really good money, and you go ahead and you continue to upgrade, you and your team. And now in the $1 thing, you've turned that into over $7,000. With the gold package, $2,770 on the 4th level, just using the same guys, but you continue to grow because you and your team have bought into the system. 5 helping 5, 5 helping 5. You'll be at pretty much, you'll be knocking out that $18,000 once momentum sets in. So that's just a fact. Do you see how all this comes together? Let's take a look at the money on the next page. This is the power of the upgrade. And you can take that 5,000 over 14,000. What if you took 10,000? Let's say you add another 5,000 to the 3% deal. And now you've got $10,000 compounding weekly at 3%. And this is just the power of compound interest. And it's not hurting you at all financially because you're earning this kind of money month after month after month. What you're doing is creating another, outlet for you to earn money. All right? $10,000 in 180 weeks, you're earning $2,067,000, and you're just letting your money work for you. To me, this is the way to, put a plan together to have you to accomplish and purchase, achieve, whatever the word is, anything you've got on your goal sheet. And so let's look at the next, little upgrade here with the Platinum package. And do you see how this is growing? So when you look at the money, $20,000. So here's a challenge that I want to make. Let's go to the next page, and you'll see how all this turns in. $20,000. What if you put in the 3% deal? $10,000 for you, $10,000 for a family member, or you could pull the money back out. There's so many ways that you can help so many people. This is just amazing. This is truly people helping people, no doubt about that. But here's my challenge to you. What I've shared with you, put it on a handout. Put a flyer together. If you need some of our handouts, I'll be glad to mail them to you. We're putting together a thing where I can send it to you by email, a lot of the flyers and so forth, in a little PowerPoint. But my challenge to you is to take this information that I've shared with you and take it to business owners and show them how to create an insurance plan. So, and we're not talking about traditional insurance. We're talking about financial insurance. Show them how to create a backup plan financially where they can earn this kind of money. And it's not going to cost them but pocket change to get started with us. The triple play, you can start with just $87. And to me, it's worth it. They just team up with you. And for these business owners, sometimes, cash flow is a problem. But, when you've got a backup plan as strong as this is financially, it's just worth it. It opens the door for you to create a team where you're going to create the income that I'm sharing with you right now. You see what I mean? So my challenge is get your handouts and go to every business owner in the city you live in, every business owner in the city to the north, the south, the east, the west, okay? Every homeowner, and I can show you how to go from home to home and add other businesses in your package, very similar to a coupon mail out. But what you do, you let them print out their information. Maybe it's a furniture store and they've got a bunch of furniture at a special price, and you charge them maybe $100, not much, but you charge them $100, and you're going to include, their flyer in with yours. And all you do is just staple it all together. You're not putting stamps on it. You're just getting a bunch of kids in the neighborhood to go out house to house, putting these out. So you've got your information and you've got their information. You see what I mean? And you're making money on top of that. So it's just a good way to cover your expenses and get all this information out there. That's for the true entrepreneur. That's for the guy that really understands, how to, put packages like this together. So think about it. If you need any additional information, just, shoot me an email, and you'll see my email address in just a little bit. All right, take a look at these 5 packages. The triple play, once again, is Freeway to Success, Recipes, and the $1 thing. Then you add the other 2 packages just as quickly as possible, and you're on your way. You've got a vehicle here that can change your world financially. All right, take a look at some marketing tools as we get to the bottom of the presentation. And I could go into this big time, and I could bring Lisa on here and she could just go over the Global Success Marketing System. She did make a lot of videos that's going to be very helpful. The Downline Building Club, we're going to kick that off a week from Monday. So this coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to be sending out emails, getting people pre-registered, letting the people know that did get pre-registered, that we're putting their team out there so that a week from Monday they'll be able to, have their replicated websites. Categorizing, you really need to add categorizing to your marketing, campaign, and it will help you, earn bigger money faster, no doubt about that. All right, now $60,000 a month is very, very, very doable. Just stay in the game, and it's going to happen. So, and when along the way, when you add some of your commissions, not all of them, just some of them, you've got this kind of income working for you on one side of the table. On the other side, look, the $2,000 I shared with you. Look at there, almost $500,000. You leave your $2,000 in there. Look out to the left, 180. That's 180 weeks, and you're earning $445,000. In another month, your income grows to $5,000 a month. Okay, put $3,000 more in there, and in 180 weeks, you're looking at over $1 million. You've got an opportunity right here in front of you that can change your world financially. So take the challenge, and it's worth taking a chance at. I like to say it's worth the gamble, but we don't own this company, but it's worth. These guys are solid, and I'm impressed with them. And our company's been around for 14 years. When you got the kind of income, working for you, that you have with the freeway connection, and then you've got this in addition. You've really got a terrific 1-2 punch. When we were doing our homework on the 3% deal, this is what caught my attention. Some very good guys have been making really good money through the years, and here's the average. You see what I'm talking about? 4.3, 3.6, 2.7, 2.9, 3. It all averages out, 3.05. So this opportunity is very, very, very doable. This track record shows you what they've been doing, and as we continue to move forward, you're going to be very, very successful. You don't have to be a superstar to create successes with this opportunity. You see what I'm talking about? So all right, take a look at our products real quick. This is one of them. This is our marketing system. This is discount packages, e-books. We've got some excellent e-books, and on and on and on. We've got another way where one of our packages are actually two of them. You can localize them, such as the flea market. It's a virtual flea market, and we call it Rambo and Rocky.com. You can earn some money doing a fundraiser, the cow patty party, etc. So these are just in addition. So as we close the presentation, here's what I want you to think about. Do your homework. Share this opportunity with anyone and everyone, okay? Take the challenge and, start with the triple play. That's what we're, and as we get the Downline Building Club out there a week from Monday, you're going to be positioned along with others so that you're in profit, so that, every week your team is growing and every month your check is growing, okay? And this is going to change your world, financially if you stay in the game. So if you need to get in touch with me, shoot me an email. There's my email down at the bottom left, my cell phone, and every Friday we do a roundtable call, and the only reason I'm bringing that up is we've done that call every Friday for over 13 years. That's something special. That's something, I don't know any other company that has done anything like that. But for 13 years, we've been there. The call yesterday, it was an hour. Normally they're 20, 30 minutes, but we had people that, they're sharing information, they're talking to each other, you know what I mean? It gives you a chance to kind of see what other guys are doing so that you know that you can do this. This is so simple and so doable, and we're here to help you. So we've got the tools, we've got the handouts, we've got everything you need to make this the opportunity of your lifetime. So 2023 is going to be one heck of a year, no doubt about it. So, guys, appreciate you being here. Guys on the West Coast, I know it's early for you, but, grab another donut and drink some more of that coffee, and your day's just getting started. So appreciate it, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.